each of them completely unaware of the other's fate. The second winter went through, and when spring arrived, Nordenskjöld and one of his mates were trekking on a nearby island when all of a sudden they saw dark shapes moving in the distance. They are too big to be penguins, was their first thought. And as they got closer, they realized with great astonishment that these strange shapes were fellow expedition members. It was the Hope trio that had left their huts in early spring and tried to reach Snow Hill Island once again. But before leaving, they left a note and a rough map of their route. The place where this joyful and certainly unexpected reunion took place was named Cape Well-Met. At the time this happy meeting was taking place at Cape Well-Met, Larsen and 5 of his men took one of the safety boats and started rowing towards Hope Bay to check on the trio. But instead of finding the men, they found the note and the map, so they turned round and headed towards Snow Hill. In the meantime, outside Antarctica, the Argentine and Swedish government, worried after months of silence, decided to send a rescue mission. On board the upgraded Navy ship, the Uruguay. By November, the Uruguay was already sailing in the Weddell Sea when 2 men were spotted from the mast. They were 2 members of the Pollet Island group that were out collecting penguin eggs. They soon made it towards Snow Hill Island, where only a few hours later, Larsen and the rowing party arrived too. Against all odds, all the 3 parties were reunited. The expedition not only turned to be one of the greatest tales of Antarctic survival, but they also contributed to science and Antarctic mapping. Larsen later settled in Buenos Aires and took part in the foundation of the first shore-based whaling station in South Georgia at Grytviken. The Uruguay continued sailing Antarctic waters for years, supplying bases in the South Orkneys and South Georgia, until it was turned into a museum and a national historical site. Today, the corvette is the oldest floating vessel in Argentina, and she rests proudly in Puerto Madero, open to anyone who wants to step on board and relive this fantastic story. So if you have some extra time in Buenos Aires before heading south towards your Antarctic adventure, please take a few minutes and go pay her a visit and read this story with your own eyes.